Well, that's a way to accelerate things. I think I'll change people's outfits to their normal thing now. Now that we've had a bit of an important. No, you're staying. Your outfit's too good. Yeah, you as well. No, yours is fine. Yours is also fine. No, yours looks so fucking stupid. There we go. Much better. Anyway, we have to head to Zophius, which I don't remember where that is on the map. Alright, right on the very right continent in the middle bottom. Okay. Ah, it's up here. Also, we have a skit.
I'll save Estelle next time. I swear it. I couldn't stand seeing her hurt more than she already has been.
Rita.
It's Estelle who's suffering. So then why do I hurt so much too?
We'll get her next time.
Yeah, we'll save her. I've had enough of seeing her used as Alexei's puppet.
Raven!
Captain Schwann was long said to have been the Commandant's right-hand man. He was rarely seen even among the Knights, and it was rumored that all of his missions were top secret.
That's probably because he was engaged in work as Raven.
So, Alexei would even sacrifice his own right-hand man.
Likely because he'd enter the final stages of his plan. Seems the old man was just looking for a place to die. That damn Alexei knew it, and used it to his advantage.
That guy's like a rotting fish.
None of that matters. Right now, we have to save Estelle. Got it?
Of course.
Right.
Heracles was headed for the capital, right?
It's got to be crossing the ocean. Everyone, keep your eyes open wider than a deep sea fish's so we don't miss it.
I can't believe Raven was an Imperial Knight. A captain.
Captain Schwann!
And his body. I guess I didn't know a single thing about him. But he still protected us.
He'd be happy to know you were thinking that. And that's all the more reason we can't turn back now.
Right. He risked his life so we could see this through to the end.
Yeah.
Let's do it! Let's save Estelle!
Yes.
We caught up to them!
Look!
We cannot allow the Heracles or any of the traders aboard it to come any closer to the capital. All hands to battle positions.
Sodia?
That's suicide. They're dead if they get too close to Heracles.
I can't believe they'd be stupid enough to attack it head-on. Still, there's no way their fleet stands any chance against that fortress.
Well, if we can't get in from the bottom, we'll just get in from the top.
What? Wait! Let's think this over a little more!
Baul, take us up. Hold on tight or you'll be shaken off.
They're shooting at us!
Baul!
Huh? The artillery fire's erratic?
There! The rear left! It's the only area that isn't shooting!
Okay, that's the spot. Do you think he can get us there?
He's a little hurt that you'd even ask.
Sorry. Alright, it's up to him.
Take us in, Baul.
Let's go!
man, I thought I was dead.
The Royal Guard's been taken out.
So that's why the cannon fire from this section was so weak.
Someone's here.
You never come prepared with a plan, do you? Is brute force the only strategy you know?
That's right, I say.
This time, it's curtains for you!
You guys again? Don't you ever give up?
The Schwann Brigade. You still gunning for Alexei after everything that's happened?
We knights must do as our pride demands.
Come on, you guys, leave us alone.
Seriously, looking at you guys.
What sort of face do you
Oops.
mean? Must be some poor sap with a pretty ugly mug.
Ah!
Raven!
Huh?
Hey,
old man. I'm speechless.
Raven the Great, at your service. What? So happy to see me, cat's got your tongue?
What are you doing here, old man?
Gee, glad to see you too. All right, men, hold down the fort here.
Sir! Yes, sir!
There, that should do it.
Raven.
Okay, it's up to you guys from here.
how can you say that? There's no way we can trust you.
Don't try to pretend you forgot what you did, old man.
I see. Well then do me a favor and put me down quick.
Hey, what are you trying to prove?
I didn't think I cared that much about living. But before I knew it, I was waist deep in all this. If I have to be done in by you guys here, well, there are worse ways I could go.
Now that you've turned on Alexei, your Blastia could be shut down any time. So you might as well die here. Is that what you mean?
I've been a dead man for over 10 years.
So what is a dead guy like yourself doing here anyway? Raven, you came here to settle accounts with us, didn't you? Well, brave Vesperia would be pleased to take care of that for you.
You punched me with my own knife!
Your life belongs to brave Vesperia now. From now on, whether you live or die depends on us. Right?
That's perfect, Yuri.
Alright, now second of all, you are way too lame to ever have to hit someone.
This is your punishment.
Thanks, Judith, darling. Oh.
This bit kind of rings hollow when he almost sacrificed himself to save it. Okay, sure, whatever.
I didn't want to feel left out.
Even the dog?
Guess I'm joining in the fun too.
Raven, do you know where Alexei's hiding?
I think he's in the control room.
Let's go then.
All right.
You're not allowed to just go dying on us, Raven.
I am relieved that you're alive and well.
Huh? Oh yeah, well, I managed thanks to LeBlanc and his men. It's pathetic, really.
So it really was you all this time.
Sorry for putting you through all of that. If you want to punch me, I won't complain.
No, I was following the Commandant's orders as well.
I see. Then I guess we both owe a lot to His Excellency, the Commandant. How about we go pay him back?
Yes, I'd like that.
A mortal old man. I gotta be real, I find the fact that everyone hit him after he, basically was sacrificing himself to save them really fucking lame. It just kind of feels like, we need a cutscene to establish that we're still gonna make fun of him because fuck you. Which, I don't know, it really bothers me. Not a fan of that, but then again, I just find a lot of low-hanging fruit anime cliche type stuff like that just really, like, not great. Just saying. I was wondering what, does he have an outfit that's based on, like, his, it's like, oh, that's neat. That's just Heihachi. I wonder if he had one that was based on the outfit that he had while he was assuming the other form. Guess not. Guess not. Fine, he can just be in his normal outfit then. Alright.
First, Alexei lost Flynn. Now he lost you too, Raven. That's gotta hurt the strength of his precious knights.
I don't know. He's still got his own personal royal guard with him, you know. Those guys are fiercely loyal to him. They'll never betray him.
You mean they still trust him? What could they possibly see in that piece of crap?
Well, Alexei wasn't a piece of crap when he got his start.
Huh?
It was his responsibility to bring peace to the world. That's a heavy load for anyone.
That's enough. The less I know about him, the easier I'll cut him.
Now that's the Yuri I know.
Guess I should expand on it maybe just a little. I really like the current arc, the story, all the reveals it did. But one thing I found as I continue to play any game is that I find the cooler characters that end up also being related in some way to something important. Like a character that's kind of joke related, but also is like really important. The secret badass, I guess. I kind of just feel like whenever they're treated like a joke for an extended period, I kind of get tired of it quick. So I just, that scene just kind of bothered me a little bit, you know? Then I feel like the two scenes in a row, like sandwiched together like that, just made the tone not feel appropriate. If I'm...
You're as stiff as ever.
That's why you...
Yes, indeed.
And that's why I feel like if, you know, you have scene one, you battle him, almost kill him, he sacrifices himself so that you can escape. Next scene, he's revealed to be okay, and they punch him because, you know, isn't that funny? It just doesn't feel like there maybe need to slip something in between there with him being involved, the scene that's also with him, for it to, you know, feel appropriate. Because as it stands now, I don't think he deserved that. I think he got what he needed when they beat him bloody with a sword a mere 25 minutes ago. And that is that is my current feelings on that. Is everyone up to date in terms of, oh, yeah, he did not have this before, and it has special on it. Are specials just mystic arts? Because I've played a lot of this game and I still haven't gotten one of those. I will assume that's what it is until proven otherwise.
I guess I can fight.
But yeah, I thought I'd explain myself a little bit of how I feel about the joke character type stuff. I just generally... Maybe I'm too emotional, I guess. Because I like characters to be treated seriously, and sometimes when they don't, it kind of feels like, oh, let's not be mean to them. Though it is lame that I have no costume option to change him into his Schwann look. This is a pretty good look. I guess I should hit this skit before someone tells me to. Someone's already told me to. Dog.
Oh, even you're worried, Rapide. I finally accepted what happened in the grave at that cavern, but I'm still not quite sure what I should do from here.
I don't know what you need to do, but it's always better to look before you leap.
Oh, were you listening in, Rita?
Asking the advice of a dog isn't gonna help either.
It doesn't bring me closer to a decision, but it makes me feel a little better. Why not try it yourself, Rita?
Maybe another time.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Cypher. Why would he...
Excuse me. There we go. Let's make our way through here.
Huh? Is this air?
It appears so. Air is flowing through this pipe.
Ain't it dangerous getting so close to it?
This air isn't very thick. It's safe.
But why is air flowing through the Heracles?
It seems that air is what's making this giant contraption work.
It's being supplied with air without the need for air crane. Wow.
The construction of the Heracles was kept top secret, so I don't know the details of how it works.
Even yours truly hasn't heard anything about the construction. Because I wasn't interested.
Oh man, you're totally useless when we really need you.
The Sorcerer's Ring is glowing.
I saw it do the same thing back in Gasparost.
Yeah, we were together when that happened.
Let me see that.
I've always wanted to hold hands with you, Rita.
Aw, that's not fair.
It's being affected by the air. The interior geometry is changing. Try pointing it at this gate.
Really seems a lot more powerful than it was before. Are you sure that's okay?
If it can destroy everything it shoots, that would definitely be dangerous.
That was a reaction between the air inside the gate and the air that the ring shot. It won't destroy anything and everything. You can relax.
Let's use the Sorcerer's Ring to destroy that gate, too.
This ring just keeps getting new abilities.
It got a new one back in Gasparost, didn't it?
Back then, it was just you and me, Yuri.
I'd love to study it when I get a chance, but I guess now isn't the time.
Well, at least this means we can go to new places now. That's good, right?
Raven's right. We should go around shooting stuff and look for new places we can get into.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether something will react to the ring or not just by looking at it.
I don't know how I feel about just going around and shooting everything we can. I like it. It's the manly way to do things.
You like it? Wow! Maybe if I shoot here! How about here? Yeah! I did it! It opened! It opened!
Give me the ring. I am in charge of it. I hate this game. This game fucking sucks. God, mother... Sorry, everyone. KZ had a moment. He needs to breathe. Tales of Vesperia is a perfectly acceptable game, and don't let anybody tell you different. Now that we've ended that moment in my life, I'd like to operate this machine.
I swear, if you're alive, hurry up and tell us.
That's right. We'll make you pay for how you made us feel.
What's that? Did you and Rita both cry over little old me?
Like I would ever.
Who's gonna cry over you? That word, maybe.
Hey, don't look at me. I wasn't crying.
Not a single tear shed for the old man. I'm simply crushed.
Anyway, we are glad that you're safe, Master Raven.
Flynn, that title isn't natural. Why so formal all of a sudden?
I know it's not normal, but now that I know he's Captain Schwann, calling him Raven just doesn't seem right anymore.
Who cares about a title? Being a knight sounds like a real pain.
Well, you're not wrong there, Patty. Anyway, Schwann's buried in the depths of Bacti, ain't he? The guy standing in front of you is Raven. Just a simple old man.
Understood. I shall endeavor to keep that fact in mind.
In terms of characters having something going on, Raven clearly is one of the characters at the top, who arguably can stand in a similar area as our other important characters like Yuri and Flynn. Rest of the cast, eh. Estelle needs her moment, and I imagine that's going to be happening soon. Carol's like storyline, while I understand what it is, I don't really care at all. Like, nah, not really. Just a young kid gaining confidence, learning to be courageous, take charge of things. I appreciate you refilling my tip like that. I'll save my limit bar for something that matters. Definitely not these spider robots.
I'll fight you wherever you rise.
What if they like wake up in bed and then you're just fighting them there? Seems like kind of mean.
Raven and Flynn are both captains of the Knights, but you still don't know much about the Heracles.
That's because Alexei ordered it to be built in absolute secrecy. Not many folks of that rank know about that sort of construction.
A lot of people must have known about the Heracles because of what happened in Dongrest. The people involved in the building itself were a handful of extremely skilled workers.
That would explain how they put the thing together so fast.
But why would they need to hide it? I mean, they had enough power to chase off Pharaoh at Dongrest.
Perhaps it wasn't intended for use by the Knights. It may have been built for Alexei's plan from the very beginning.
All that for his personal use? That's some serious abuse of authority.
In any case, we have things to do before we can start worrying about that,
Right.
Can we still, I mean, I don't see the point in stopping it. I have no idea where I'm going still.
From behind? Oh, man.
This game is perfectly acceptable. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let anybody tell you different. It's perfectly acceptable. It is very acceptable to put it in the trash. Anyway. Heavy guard duty.
That looks like the engine room to me.
There are quite a few of the Royal Guard there.
That sure is some heavy security.
It doesn't look like it'll be too easy to stop it.
It'll be impossible to force our way inside with that many guards.
What are you fucking talking about? We take out people all the time.
What?
Since when are you so level-headed?
I thought you were going to throw a big fireball and make it go boom!
We've come this far. Don't you think we should be careful not to mess things up?
I think that if we can stop the Heracles, Sodia and her men will be able to get on board.
No matter how big the fish, it'll calm down once you hit it in the head.
Yep, let's search the control room.
Raven, do you know where the control room is?
Sorry, that's one thing I don't know.
What if the control room's even more heavily guarded?
In that case, we'll have no choice but to force our way in.
That'd be a war between 7 people, 1 dog, and the entire Royal Guard.
But it's a really cool dog.
Sounds like a lot of trouble.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
So, what do you think about Yuri, Flynn?
He's a true friend.
Even now?
Absolutely.
I see.
Is there something you want to ask?
Nah, that's enough. Sorry to trouble you.
He's really something. He points out Yuri's mistakes, but still calls him a friend.
I guess maybe they're birds of a feather.
Ah, that does make sense. Flynn is Yuri's friend after all. Watch out, Raven!
Ooh, that was a close one. Thank you kindly, Carol.
Stop dancing around like that. You gotta walk carefully in a place like this.
Is Raven always like that?
Yeah, I'd say he's always like that. Why do you ask?
Well, there's the old man as Raven, and the old man as Captain Schwann. I just wonder which is the real one. That's all.
I'm sure that his actions as Schwann left a much bigger impression on you.
Anyway, you really didn't know that Raven was Schwann this whole time?
I sensed something odd when we first met, but I couldn't equate his personality as Raven with that of Captain Schwann's.
You seem like a goof-off, you mean?
Who are you calling a goof-off? Kids these days. Whispering nonsense behind an old man's back.
Well, Raven or Schwann, he's still an old man. It's not anything to get worked up over.
Perhaps so.
How old do you think Raven? I need to know, ladies and gentlemen. We paused the open the menu. How old is Raven? I need this information. Because he's been called. Okay, all right, fine. You know what? It's almost acceptable. He's 35. Because there's that thing whenever someone's called an old man in these types of games, where you're like, okay, but are they actually old? 35 kinda old, but nothing too crazy. Knockity knock knock, hello. Excuse me, da da da. They're like, hey, how you doing? Thanks for visiting the Heracles. Hope you have fun and make sure not to blow it up or anything, or make it so that we all get killed. And I'm like, don't worry, guys. We're all on the same team, kinda. Not at all. Simple enough. Machines that control colored things. Let's go down and get this one. Going down and getting this one's going to be very convoluted, actually. Because we need to get perfectly aligned with the, like, height level.
Flynn, I wanted to ask you about something Yuri said back in Nordopolica.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how Yuri said that he'd kill you if you became a bad person.
Well, that's...
For example, if you became someone that Yuri thought needed to be killed, do you think he'd swing his blade without hesitation? Even if he was facing a precious friend like you?
Yuri isn't the kind of person who can so easily kill others. But if he felt he really needed to, I imagine he'd even kill me.
Really? Do you think he could actually do that?
There was sadness in his eyes, but he was unwavering.
Then it's true. But that kind of determination must be heartbreaking.
Even if it's going to deeply hurt him, I believe he's determined to live the rest of his life with that pain. Yuri possesses just that kind of strength.
You think so?
But if Yuri is going to continue committing crime after crime, then I will have to stop him myself. I earnestly hope that day never comes, though.
Flynn, you're really strong too.
Am I? I don't know about that, but I...
Determined to live the rest of his life with that pain.
Yeah. Some people have to be strong like that. Okay, I just need to make sure I remember where exactly we're set up here. How do we get to that top level? Alright, that's a dead end. Excuse me. Excuse me. Where does this ladder take us? Seems nowhere important. That's too far away to hit that one. This one I think we can hit, it's just a grating. No, that certainly counts. And I can't mess with this freight lift either. I can push this. Can I push it down? No, there's a limit to it. Well, that solves that problem. I now understand what they want me to do in this area. Drop blocks on things I can't get to. That worked. There's another one toward this part. What's the point of being able to push this? Ah, here we go. You break down that wall on the other screen, and then push this bad boy all the way over. There's a terminal before the last barrier. Okay, that's what I need then. This should turn on the thing in the bottom. Excuse me. I accepted it in my heart that this was the fight we needed. That's it! Damn it, I'm out of TP. I can't do cool shit. I'm so sad. I was gonna do it even faster, even though that fight was effortless and fast. There we go. Alright. So, we have taken on all but one of these things. It was a bit of an awkward puzzle to get used to. Though whenever an area is filled with enemies while also being puzzled, I just get nervous because I'm like, my baby monkey brain gets confused. There's enemies and then there's moving boxes. But we have it now. Just slide down this this ladder. Activate this thing. Move the Blastia lift. What does lower level mean? This is a bit of a problem, mainly from me not seeing where it's coming from. Upper level. Oh. Pushing that there does not matter. Upper level matters. I need a way to push that thing onto the last machine. Okay. Very unused to this because I feel like after this point, maybe like Grace's. I think after that point they kind of gave up on having anything close to a puzzle in these games. They kind of just like run through shit. And you're done. I appreciate the jingle. I don't appreciate this. Well, this is it. All barriers dealt with. Alright. Let's plop a save and maybe get a fight now? Our reward for all of our hard work? What the hell?
What in the...
Who beat us here?
The Royal Guard have been taken out.
Oh, god damn it. Really?
You know how I hate waiting, Yuri Lowell.
I don't... Who gives a shit about you, Zagi?
It's you.
You were the one who wiped out all these people.
I don't want anybody else getting in my way.
We got no time to play with you. Where's Alexei? Where's he taking Estelle?
He's not here. He was never even here to begin with.
Oh no, we've been baited.
What? What do you mean?
So Alexei was using this fortress as a decoy.
How charitable of him. He's a real piece of work.
This is a really impressive puppet master we have here.
Gotta hand it to him. He drew the knights and all of us to Heracles. Meanwhile, he slips out the back.
Man, just when I thought I couldn't hate that guy anymore.
We need to go after him now.
Hey, hold on a minute. Aren't you forgetting someone? Shut up! Let's get this party started.
I hate having to repeat myself. We've got no time for you, so take a walk. If you want to get in our way, you better be ready to hit the ground.
Good, Yuri. Hate me. Come on, hate me! There is no finer spice in all the world!
Is he just getting in our way to make us angry?
He's hopeless.
Now, let us finish this, Yuri Lowell! I'm so happy to see you again!
Damn it, how long are you gonna keep chasing us?
How unfortunate. This time, I will destroy that arm.
Coliseum was wondering, who is this?
I guess you're just as happy we met as I am.
This really isn't funny.
Let's get this over with and find Alexei.
Right now, I'm the most important thing you got.
Seriously, drop it already.
I'm gonna be honest, out of all the bosses that are recurring in RPGs, this guy's probably one of the lowest. Like, what a loser. I guess it's just because we haven't seen why he's important to the story. It just seems like he's standing in our way just to be an asshole. But also, whenever he shows up, I'm like, alright, crazy ass. Time to see how you're gonna blow up this time. What? Can I cure that? I don't know why I would, but no, I can't. Does someone have like a cure that they could do? Fucking, it's a secret mission. I have failed a few of those. I imagine someone has some cure attack. Naturally, he's stronger now, I guess. Oh, did my shit already wear off? You know, God, I hate this combat system to a degree. I said something real strong and then immediately backed out of it. Ah, he poisoned himself so he could poison all of us. I was gonna say that out loud earlier, but, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. I hit the item button, it just never happened. One, this is a problem. Two, the game has just given up on doing things that I asked it to. Three, I'm confused, because if it didn't do what I asked it to, I must have done something wrong, so now I'm extra confused. Wake me up. I can't wake up. Okay, save me from the nothing I've become. Pop a limit, please. Thank you. Now we shall slowly be careful as we attempt to get this to 2. There we go.
Sorry I couldn't help.
Winning comes first.
Ah, shit. God, over limit as a mechanic in this game is so not good. Because it's so easy to get hit out of the damn thing. Or he'll just say, no, I'm gonna do mine. And then you have to go to that and go, well, guess I'll die. Either way, this poison has not done us any favors. you. Do we have anything that can heal multiple people? We do. We have treats. Aw, Raven missed out. That was scary.
How long are you gonna keep chasing us?
Let's finish him here.
There's something strange about this man.
I'll say that was one of the more harrowing fights we've had in a bit. Just, this dude's gonna poison himself, and then if you don't cure that poison with whatever I was supposed to do there, that the kind person in the comments who tells us about all the secret missions, shout out to that guy. Or gal. We'll know about that, but I guess you were just supposed to cure his poison, which would then make it so that he would be less fearsome. Wasn't aware of how to do that. Knowing my luck, it'd be some shit like, Repeat's gonna spit on him. Anyway.
There's potential within it.
Good job, everybody.
You're awesome! Yuri!
You got dependency issues, you know that? Enough is enough!
Holy shit!
Rita!
I'm on it. There, done. It stopped.
That's our genius mage.
Now Sodia and her men should be able to get on board.
Estelle, where have they taken you?
Rita.
She's nothing more than a tool to Alexei. If he keeps forcing Estelle to use her power, she could really unleash the Autophagos.
Not on our watch. That's what we're here for, right?
Rita, cheer up. We're definitely going to beat him and save Estelle.
Right. We don't have a moment to lose. Heracles must be using a Hermes Blastia too. That's the only thing that could power something this big.
We've got to find Alexei! Fast!
Baul can help us follow the disturbance in the air. If Estelle is being forced to use her power, we will find her.
All right.
Ah! Wow.
Yuri, this isn't over yet!
I fucking hate this dude. Oh my god.
The control panel!
It started moving again.
Yuri, come fly with me!
My body.
It's no use. We can't treat everyone at once without Estelle's healing arts.
I mean, we have treats in the item bag.
We can't let it end here.
Ah, yes. That's wonderful. Let's do it!
Oh, that was simple. Thank you, Frenchman.
Oh, what a lovely little scream he made.
Thanks for the help, Frenchman.
Yeager, what's going on?
Are you here to get in our way again?
He just healed us, you dumb child.
It would be very bad, yes, very bad for business indeed if the Empire got too big for its britches.
Alexei has gone to Zophius. The sword stare of Zophius has a secret, you know.
I thought for sure that he'd need Dane Nomos to use as a key. Yeah, but it looks like he's planning to use your little princess instead.
What?
What is he planning on doing to Her Highness?
It doesn't look like now is a good time to discuss this.
Man, this isn't good. At this rate, we're gonna flatten the lower quarter of Zophius.
Rita!
It's no good. This thing is totaled.
We just have to cut its power.
I wish you the best of luck with that, so toodles!
Wait!
Yeager, you bastard. What is he even after?
Let's think about that later. Right now, we've got to stop Heracles.
I know. Let's go find the engine room.
Yeager, you won't get off the hook next time.
No one gets Yeager but me. Not even the boss of brave Vesperia.